untap, upkeep, and draw. And I will start by playing this Prairie Stream, which will come to play tapped and pass the turn.
Nice. I'm going to draw. And then I'm going to play a Castle End Breath tapped and pass turn.
Balinator's here.
Validator's here to remind us of the
Balinator. Let's go with the nice land you get in this deck, which is Sky, Cloud, Expanse, and pass the turn.
Nice.
Okay. We'll draw. And play a Sageri Refuge. Comes in tapped. I gain a life. Pass the turn.
Dalfort's now winning.
Yeah.
Untap,
I nearly said winning
draw.
like I did last week, but
Well, I will play another tapped land, the Sunken Hollow. And then I will pass the turn.
Nice. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. And I am going to play another castle tapped and pass over to Matt.
Okay, I will draw. Play a swamp. And I will go tap 1 to add blue and a white to play Ink Fathom Witch. So it's a 1/1 with fear. Fear is it can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or black creatures. And also has pay for. Each unblocked creature has base power and toughness 4/1 until end of turn.
Goodness.
So last turn.
untap. Draw.
So I'll take
I'm going to play a Plains. And then I'm going to tap 2 to foretell this card. Not quite sure where to put it. So I'll put it there. Don't know.
We'll have the foretell card.
Don't. Wait. There's one coming in the precon.
It might have came with a foretell token. If you have that, you could stick that on top of your card.
No, I've got one, but I didn't think about it. So I haven't got it with me.
That's fine.
All rats.
But an exerted token on it, because that's completely inappropriate as well. So I'm going to play Azorius Chancery. Enter the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. And it taps for a blue and a white. Now, for speed, I probably should return the Plains, but I like the 1 hit point, so I'm going to return this one to my hand. And pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. And I like to play an island, and then tap these 3 and play my commander. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Nice. Untap. Draw. I will play a forest. And I will play Killer Service. When Killer Service enters the battlefield, create a number of food tokens equal to the number of opponents I have. So I will create 3 food. And then I'll be passing the turn. Oh, sorry. The rest of this enchantment is at the beginning of your end step. You may pay 2 and sacrifice a token. If you do, create a 4/4 green Rhino Warrior token. I'll pass turn.
Okay, so yeah. This
You want to put 3 on them food?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay, sorry. Didn't want you to forget that.
Let's go. Fight with me dice bag.
This has become awkward now. That was the land. Tap 1 for 2 to play Swiftfoot Boots and pass turn.
Okay. Untap. I'll move this over to there. Draw. Blinking heck. And play the refuge. Comes in. I gain a life. Definitely winning now. Meh. Okay. Tap that for 2. Tap that for 1. Play a replicating ring. Add 1 mana of any colour at the beginning of your upkeep. Put a night counter on replicating ring. When it Then, if it has 8 or more night counters on it, remove them all and create 8 colourless snow artifact tokens named Replicated Ring. With add Muchio Manero. Pass the turn.
Alright. Alright, untap. Upkeep, draw. And let's see here. I'm going to play Thriving Moor, which comes into play tapped. And I get to pick a color other than black. I'm going to pick white. With this, slip this card in here. White written on it, so that I don't forget. Then I would like to pay 3 for a Burnished Heart. And with that, I think I'll just pass the turn after that.
Cool. Tap. Draw. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Not left with many options. So I'm going to go to my end step. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to sacrifice a food token and get a 4/4 Rhino. Dude.
Over to me? Right. Oh, Jesus. Did I keep a 2-land hand? Let's tap 1. No. Just go 1 to add 2 to equip my boots. And with the other 1 mana, play Currency Converter. So whenever I discard a card, I may exile that card. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard. Right. Draw a card, discard a card for 2. Put a card exile with the Currency Converter into your graveyard. If it's a land card, create a treasure token. If it's a non-land card, create a rogue. 2/2. So, yeah. That'd be me done. Pass turn.
Untap.
A lot of wording on that converter.
So I get a token on there. Night counter.
You only need 8 of those, right?
Yes. Yeah. This gets flickered, so you lose the counters on it. You do, don't you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Thank you. Okay, so I'll tap that for a blue and a white. And then tap 2 others to bring the commander into play. 1. See that? Yeah, just about see that. The first card you foretell each turn costs 0 to foretell. That's quite nice, isn't it? So foretell this secondary card here. And whenever you exile 1 or more cards from your hand and/or permanents from the battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. And fast as them.
Shall untap. Upkeep, draw. And let's see here. I'm gonna play a Plains as my land for turn. And then tap up these 3 for a Commander Sphere. And then 3 more for a Hana Pashar Ruin Seeker. 3 mana, 2/3 room abilities of dungeons you own trigger an additional time.
Oh, nice.
And with that, I believe I will pass the turn.
Sweet. I'll untap. And I'll draw. There we go. I will play a fortified village, revealing no forest or plains. Oh, see, you've done me sequencing wrong now. I'll play a Scoot Swarm.
Oh.
Punt in chat, nice. I'm gonna go to combat at Matt, see if he wants to trade off.
No.
I didn't
4.
think he would. 4. There are balanced. There's rule 1 completed.
There's rule 1.
And then you to go, my friend.
Okay.
Ollie.
It's a Rogue's Passage. It's a land.
Oh, no.
So we'll take that.
Go in there. Go in there. Go lie down. Go on. Don't lie down.
What should I do? I think we will go 1 to add blue, white, and black. Play Daxos of Melitis. Can't blocked by creature's power through a greater. When it does combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. I gain life equal to that card's mana value. I may cast that card and spend any mana as though it was to cast it.
Nice.
Dalfort, I'll come at you. Haven't got any black creatures of your artifacts. Creatures.
No, I got a 2/3 flyer with vigilance and a 1/1 flyer
I'll just hit you for 1.
because it's unblockable.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take 1.
Still not below the highest life total. Past turn.
Untap. Draw. Right. Put my hand down there so you can see it. Just whilst I look at this card for the foretell cost and stuff. Okay. Somebody got at least 4 lands.
I have 4 lands.
Yeah, cool. Okay then.
Yeah, I have 5 lands, if that matters.
Oh,
You silly.
as long as I got more than me, really.
Oh,
That
you
should be on
put
two.
your counter. Oh, yeah. You
No,
got your
that's
counter
I'll
on
just
your,
do.
on your...
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Tap that, a white and a blue, and I will cast Stoic Farmer. When Stoic Farmer enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic plains card and reveal it. If an opponent controls more lands than you, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, put it into your hand
Nice.
and shuffle your library.
I think
For
it
the
comes
basic
with
planes.
the. Is it a basic or is it the planes?
Yeah. Yeah, it's basic. I reread it.
Okay. I'm gonna say I think
I was
it
just-
comes with the irrigated farmland, doesn't it? That precon.
Possibly. I don't know. I've not looked through it. I just re-sleeved it from pinched the sleeves off a different deck. Got through it quickly as I could. Okay, so shuffled. There. Reveal. And because you got more. So it comes in tap. That's annoying.
That's white ramp, baby.
Well, yes. Yeah. Cool. I'm on turn. Sorry. I'm not getting advice from Key.
Okay. Watch.
No, I'm not, honestly. Yeah. Okay. So, anybody got flyers?
I do not
No.
have any flyers.
Cool. And by anybody, I mean obviously the two people on 40 life.
No,
That's
I
not
have no
flyers,
flyers and I have no reach.
Right. Cool. I'll swing at Woody then, but that's got vigilance, so it's 2 commander damage.
2 commander damage.
Yeah, and I will pass the turn.
All right, we'll untap. Upkeep, draw, and I'll play this Thriving Isle as my land for turn. I'm also going to pick white, same as the Thriving Moor beneath it.
Okay.
And here, can I believe I will go to combat now, and I will swing the Burnished Heart over at total for a 2/2 on the ground.
Take 2.
All right, and then after that, I will pay 3 and sacrifice the Burnished Heart to search for 2 basic lands to put into play tap. That will trigger my commander when one or more creatures are put into the graveyard from anywhere. I'll venture into the dungeon. And so I'm going to put my venture thing right here. I'm going to choose to venture into the Tome of Annihilation. And the trapped entry will double with Hama Pashar, Ruin Seeker. So each player will lose 1 life twice.
Nice.
I'll grab my 2 basic lands and to put in play tapped, and then I will pass for the turn.
Cool, I'll nearly sneeze down the microphone, and then I'll untap. And then I'll draw.
Grabbing a swamp and a plains with that Burnished Heart.
Nice. What am I going to do here? I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to play the Endless Web. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. To draw. Power is the web 3.
Sorry, say that again.
Power is the web
A 3, yeah. 3/5.
3. You got a 4/4 and a 1/1, yeah.
Yeah. Asking a lot of questions about my board over here. What's going on?
Well, I don't think you're going to trade your Scoot Swarm for my, because Scoot is just 1/1.
Scoot Swarm is a
It's
great
just a
chump
1/1.
blocker. That's a wonderful play.
It is. With how much land I've got in my hand, it's a brilliant play.
So I'm just going to attack Daxos with you. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. So that's a 2/2.
Cool. I'm going to take 2.
Okay. So when it deals combat damage to a player, you exile the top card of your library. I gain life equal to mana cost.
3.
3.
Yeah.
So I gain 3. 3.
You can choose to cast that spell.
Yeah,
can you
so
not?
what is it?
Okay. So it's Zorzoth Chaos Rider.
Right.
Whenever an opponent draws their first card each turn, what? If it isn't their
It's not
turn,
their turn.
you create a 1/1 devil. And
Right.
whenever one or more devils you control attacks one or more players, You and those players each draw a card, then discard a card at random. I didn't realise how close to the camera I was reading that.
It is pretty cool, but
It
it's
is
just
pretty
gonna be
cool.
really awkward if I start taking cards off people. Though.
It does get a bit awkward.
Yeah,
But it'll only end
so
up in exile. Look how dirty my thumbnail is. That's terrible.
I'll pass. 'Cause,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to write all that out on a blank
You're
token.
exactly right.
And there's the last time Matt swings with that creature.
I like the life gain though. I'll take the life gain off it every time.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's go 1 and tap for 2 mana. Tap this to draw a card, discard a card. I'm going to discard that because I'm nowhere near. So I discarded Silent Blade Oni. You discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard. Okay, so I'll exile it from my graveyard because I've discarded it, yeah?
Yep.
Play a land for turn. Through a land.
Do you have to tap your... You have done. That's fine.
Yeah. And then I'm going to pay 1 to equip Axos with Swifty. And that'd be me passing turn.
Okay.
Onyx in chat, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, MJ Onyx, how you doing?
Okay, on your end step, I will tap 1 blue and 2 and cast Ghostly Flicker. Exile 2 target artifacts, creatures, and or lands you control, then return those cards to the battlefield under your control. So I will target the Stoic Farmer. And I shall also target the land that gives me 1 extra life. So that comes back in tap. So I gain a life. And then the Stoic Farmer, search your library for a basic plains card and reveal it. An opponent controls more lands than you. Put it onto the battlefild tapped. I control 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think people are
Yeah,
more than
probably
4.
more than 4.
Oh, that was cool. I went straight to a plains. And I think that creates me another Flying Spirit as well.
Absolutely
Ranar.
does.
So that wasn't a bad little play, if I say so myself. Got 2 of them. Cool. And then untap for the 2. Upkeep, so that goes to 3 somewhere. Draw.
Only 5 more rounds to go.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I will foretell this for 0 from this ability from my commander. That creates another spirit. I'll put another spirit in because that will have Summoning Sickness. Okay. Tap that for a blue and a white. Tap that for 1. Cast Soul Herder. Whenever a creature is exiled from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Soul Herder. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile another target creature you control and return that card to the battlefield under your control. Okay, so who's got the most throwbacks? You got flyers yet, mate?
I do not have any flyers.
Okay.
Either.
Yeah, you're still on. Oh, you've lowered Chris to below you now. Yeah, you're becoming a target. Right, okay, I will swing. Commander with Vigilance at Crovax. So that's 2 commander damage, and then 1 each of the spirits at one at Crovax and 1 at Matt, just to put you on 34. Crovax takes 3 in total, and Matt takes 1. So that's as even as I could spread that, I think. And then I'll move to end step. So at the beginning of my end step, I can exile a target creature. So I will exile Stoic Farmer, go and look for planes. Found the planes, comes and tap. I think. Thanks. Yeah, Crovax has got loads, haven't he?
Yes, I have plenty of land in play.
Yeah.
I believe to trigger that for you.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 land in play.
Wow, I'm jealous of Crovax land.
Me too.
So that'll give me an additional spirit, and means I can put a +1/+1 counter on there. Pass the turn.
Michelle, untap. Upkeep, draw. And
Dalfort, 1 second. Where are you getting all these spirits from?
well,
Ranar.
But you're not. Sorry, were you getting them off the blink effect?
Whenever
that,
you
that
exile,
second blink effect shouldn't have got it because I believe
It's
it only
gotta be
triggers
from
once
your
per
hand.
turn.
And it's got to be from your hand.
No.
Oh,
it
no,
says
sorry. I'll read the
one
next
of the
line.
cards
That makes sense.
from your hand and/or permanents from the battlefield.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
And
It doesn't just trigger once per turn.
yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
It's once per thing. If I was to
The foretell cost is 1 point.
yeah, so the first foretell cost is 0, so that counts as exiling it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
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 But if I was to exile multiple things, so when I exiled my creature and a land,
Yeah.
I don't get 2
Well, it
from
says
that.
1 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
On there.
that's only 1 instance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's
Yes.
from 1 spell.
That's
So
1 instant removing exiling 2 things.
yeah. So I don't get 2 for that, but it does do 1. But then if I did something else, then it would trigger again. No.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. As long as I'm doing it right, I'm happy.
Now that that's cleared up, I'm going to tap 2 for an Arcane Signet, and then I like to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a Necromantic Selection.
Okay.
Destroy all creatures, then return a creature card put into a graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. It's a black zombie in addition to other colors and types. Then exile Necromantic Selection.
In response, I tap a blue and 1 and cast Saw It Coming. Counter target spell.
Wow.
Very nice. I think with that now,
Yeah, me and you both call, mate.
I think with that I passed the turn. I'm now tapped out.
I'm sorry, that was way too much mana to be to ignore.
Well, you're the one with the best board as well, so you don't want that going off.
No, but that was
Draw.
the card I foretold before my commander come out, so that's been there from the start.
Yeah. Well, I'm not drawing any land, which is interesting.
Oh, you're Atrasta got 2 triggers.
Oh, opponent's casting. I thought it was targeting this as well. Okay. I've actually got spider tokens.
You get 2 spider tokens, one from the cast of the Necromantic Selection and the cast of the Saw It Coming.
Right, nice. I don't have to draw spider tokens because I've got lots of those. Lots and lots of those. Sweet. That makes things a bit better.
It's in the board now, mate.
I know. It's a pretty good board, that.
Yeah. It's in the spirits.
Yeah, that's true. I can block spirits. Okay. I'm going to go to combat. I'm coming at Dalfort with a 4/4 Rhino.
Stomp.
Okay. I'm going to respond by reducing my life total by 4.
That seems reasonable. I am
Nope.
there.
I'm going to do it by 5.
It was a fair response.
Yeah. Then I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Have you been practicing saying that really, really northern?
Have. Do you know, all week in the museum, all I've had is like people from South Yorkshire, RB, where else we had? We've had like Leicester. Been absolutely brilliant, but they've sort of all been rubbing off on me. Obviously, present company.
Yes.
There's Battlefield. Oh. Duncan Hollow comes in untapped. I like that.
Nice.
Right, let's go. 1 to add 2. 3/4 for my commander. Right, so Kamiz is out.
Nice.
Oh, you've got 1/2s now.
I've got
How big are your
1/2s.
creatures, Krovax, bud?
I have a 2/3 and a 2/3.
2/3 and a 2/3. Doesn't help. 2/3 and a 2/3. Okay. Right.
Well, you can make your guy completely unblockable now, though.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me go. Yes. Thank you, Krovax, for reading my commander for me. So we're going to go to attacks. I'm going to send Ink Fathom Witch at Krovax. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature can't be blocked. Not going to be on Loudon. Loudon, let's get this right in the order. So you're going to send Daxos Meletus at Dalfort. Can't be blocked.
Okay.
Then Ink Fathom Witch is going to go at Krovax. It's got lesser power, so it gets double strike. So 2/2 hits you, Dalfort, and a 1/1 double strike.
Have you got to do the
Krovax.
A
you got
1/1
a trigger
double
before
strike.
that or not?
It's when it deals damage.
Whenever you attack,
So-
target attacking creature can't block. It can. That.
Oh, Knife,
Knives,
sorry.
yeah.
Yep,
that,
good
I
man.
didn't think that
Yeah,
mechanic.
I just...
So do I hit 2, sorry?
1 second
It
now.
might be
So
3.
that creature... it can't be turn. It connives. Right, so it could be 3. So I draw, and I gonna discard Master the Schemer to put a 1/1 counter on it.
Onyx, we play anything. Yeah, any command.
I hit you for 3, and then Krovax hit you for 2.
I will block you're tapped out on mana.
Oh yeah, hold on,
there's
yeah.
one blue.
That
I
black
will
creature
block
up there.
your 1/1 with my Sefris.
I didn't see the
He's
colour
a
on that,
2/3.
so that's my fault. That was stupid. Saw that as blue white.
And black.
Didn't see the
Yeah.
black at all.
Yeah. The
So
black
that
isn't
dies.
very clear. Yeah, the black isn't very clear on spell table.
I'm just looking on spell table and can't see the black. Oh yeah, that dies in. Axos. So when it deals combat damage, Dalfort, you reveal the top card of your library, please.
Oh my word. Stormbird.
Gain 10 life.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, not down, up to 44.
Oh wow.
I don't think I can cast that this turn. Single land.
Wow. Is that exile?
Yeah, stays exiled.
Yep, exiled, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So, for people watching this, sorry, spell table, I didn't see it. I just didn't look at the creature. I just saw a blur of blue and white. It was a misplay.
Can we hover over Crovax?
I don't know if that's easier to read for you, Onyx.
There you go, Onyx.
Not sure if that was even readable at all.
Whenever one or more creature cards get put into your graveyard from anywhere, venture into the dungeon.
Is that my go now? Sorry.
Sorry, mate, I'm all done.
Yeah. Cool.
He's eating a Milky Way.
Chicken nugget. I was trying to type to chat at the same time.
So untap. So I can top that up to 4 flying spirits, because that was my summoning sickness thing. So this goes up to 4 and draw for the turn.
Yeah, Crovax is on the adventure deck.
That's
It's all about delving, actually. Venture is the better mechanic from Throne of Eldraine.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, so I'll tap that for a blue and a white, that for 1. I will cast Empyrean Eagle. It's a 2/3 flying creature. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1.
Quite a bit of power.
So then I will. I move to combat.
Total's got a bunch of life all of a sudden.
Yeah,
It was that herd. 10 life gain.
I'll send 4 2/2 flying creatures at Matt then.
That's den to be down. Take for...
Still-
It's 8, mate, yeah? 8?
That's 8. Yeah, you're still up by 2.
Oh, yeah. Get another big card in a minute. It's going to be hard to beat a 10 mana card. That was a good Daxos.
Yeah, that was rather nifty, wasn't it?
Been a nice end of game, though, when you got all the mana.
I'll throw Ranar at Crovax as well for another 2 commander damage. 3 commander damage now, sorry, because of +1/+1.
Alright, I'll take the
So,
3 commander damage.
Onyx, Dalfort's on Ranar. It's foretelling stuff.
Foretelling and exiling stuff.
Foretelling exile. I'm on Kitt Kanto, and Matt is on Kamiz,
which is the new Obscura deck, which is all about called Knives.
And mine's quite token heavy.
Okay, move to end step. I will exile Stoic Farmer, go look for a basic planes.
So
Dirty combo, don't it?
yeah. So Goad is creature has to attack if able an opponent that isn't me.
And pass the turn to Crovax.
This wasn't well explained, but I'll explain it
I shall untap,
in a minute.
upkeep, draw, and I'm going to tap the Commander Sphere for a white and sacrifice it to draw a card. Let's see here. I have 1 white floating. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really need to get some defense in the air, so I will play a Sunblast Angel. When Sunblast Angel enters the battlefield, destroy all tapped creatures.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice.
It's my Dark Souls. Damn it.
And then,
So there you go.
well, at least that board wipe resolved.
Yes.
And then I will pay 3 mana. And I would like to cast this Rod of Absorption. Rod of Absorption, whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, exile it instead of putting it into a graveyard as it resolves. And then I can pay X and tap and sacrifice Rod of Absorption, and I may cast any number of spells from among the exiled with Rod of Absorption with total mana X value X or less without paying their mana cost.
That's pretty good.
So, who knows if that's going to be any good or not. And I don't think I have any good attacks, so I will pass the turn.
Cool. On your end step, Kovacs, I'm going to cast March of the Multitude, and X is going to be 5. So I'm going to get 5 soldiers with lifelink, and remember...
As that resolves, the Rod Absorption will exile that.
Yeah, that's pretty nice, that, isn't it?
And let's see here, that's March of the Multitudes
Yeah.
that it snatched.
Can you only cast them if you've got the Rod of Absorption?
Yeah, I have to, that's like just one of the cards that's under here. I'm gonna have to find a way to write down or mark.
I'll save you a load of. I'll save you a load of trouble, Kovacs. I'll tap 1 blue, and then I will cast Raven Form, which is a sorcery. Exile target artifact or creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 blue bird creature token with flying.
That's a sorcery.
You're targeting the Rod of Absorption?
Yes, just to save you a load of writing. It's nothing.
Oh,
nothing malicious. Nothing malicious at all. But you do get
Yeah,
a
now-
but it's sorcery speed, so you're not going to be able to.
Does the Rod of Absorption
Do it on your turn.
exile the Raven form, or no?
I would say it would do,
Yeah,
because it's on the stack, isn't it?
whenever it resolves.
It's a sorcery, though, isn't it?
Yes, a sorcery.
Yeah,
Oh,
but your Raven form's a sorcery, so you're not going to be able to do it until your
Oh, you can't cast that on my turn yet.
I apologise profusely.
Well, guys, we figured out what card number 1 was.
So you get that.
No, card number 1 was already coming. That was the later one.
I'll just write down March of the Multitude over here.
That's fine. But
Yeah.
X can only be 0, so I don't think you're going to be casting it, are you?
Probably not.
Cool. Whilst you're doing that, I'll untap.
So I get that blue mana back, don't I? Because I do that.
Yeah. Well, play a game trail, and I'm going to get a 1/1 insect, which I've not written out. Off my Scoots form. So many tokens. And then with 4 mana, let's get my commander out and bring in a citizen token. I will then. I'm just going to move that out of my way. Over there. And then I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to tap 2 untapped creatures. And I'm going to goad one of my soldiers. So I better draw another soldier.
So you're giving your soldier +2/+2 and trample
Yeah.
and goad.
Yeah.
Right.
Does that make it a 3/3?
Does make it a 3/3, which I nearly wrote on the thing.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
And what does goad mean again? Sorry.
So, goad, there's no reminder text on the card, which doesn't help me out. But,
Okay.
It means it has to attack this turn if able, but it can't attack the person who goaded the creature.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, I'm going to... Ooh, what size is that? That herd. Soul herder.
Soul Herder, it's a 3/3.
It's a 3/3. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go at you, Dalfort, with my 3/3.
Okay, cool. In response,
Yeah.
I will tap 4 white mana,
Ooh.
and I'll cast Restoration Angel with Flash, flying 3/4. When Restoration Angel enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-angel creature you control and return that card to the battlefield. Stoic Farmer blinks again.
Okay.
That gives that a +1/+1 counter. Also gives me a spirit,
And you can go get a land if everyone else is.
and I can get. Is it a May? Or...
Might
No,
be a bit.
you search your library for it. You have to search your library. Oh. There's another plane.
No.
Yeah, I think
I'm not
I've still got
familiar
more.
with either of those cards on
I
it.
have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands in play.
It's cool. I shall just double check just in case that has to go back to my hand rather than the board. Okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will put me on 8. That's fine. Okay, that's there. Cool. So what did you actually target the Soul Herder, dude?
No, I'm just thinking with a 3/3. I was just intrigued to know what,
Okay, cool.
what was on your board.
Cool. I'll block it with a 4/4.
Cool. It'll die and I'll gain 3 life.
Okay.
Oh no, it's making me a target now.
Mhm.
And then pass it.
End your turn. I'm going to tap my currency converter to put this card that's in exile back into my graveyard, and then I get to create a 2/2 rogue
Nice.
on tap. And draw. Okay. A land. So I'm going to pay 1 to equip Swift Boots to Kamiz. And then I will go to attacks and swing at Chris with my...
Beginning of combat, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna goad your commander.
Goad my commander.
Goad
It's
your
got
commander.
hexproof, mate.
Oh,
Got
in that
hex.
case, I'm not gonna do that then. Has your rogue only just come in?
He
I
does
mean,
not
at
have
end of your
something.
turn.
On the end of my turn.
You're coming at end of your turn, yeah.
I'm gonna goad your rogue then by tapping.
Goad
2.
my rogue. Okay. Okay.
Tapping 2 of these souls.
It was worth it just for the poetry.
Right.
When you put your tags on YouTube, you need to put a hashtag poetry just to add it.
Hashtag goes your rogue.
So, Kamiz,
Is that me? I'm guessing.
is that you? And then a 2/2 double strike.
It's
It'll be a 4/4.
it'll be a 4/4. Cause,
A 4/4.
yeah, because my commander gives it +2/+2 and then goad and
Oh.
trample
So it's a 4/4 double strike.
and trample.
Well,
Wow.
can your commander target it anymore?
No.
Oh
Because
no,
you
because
could
it's got
choose
lesser.
another attacking
But you-
creature with lesser
Yeah,
power.
You,
I could make that unblockable though.
yeah, make that unblockable, and then you could give you.
Yeah, but then I don't get.
Yeah, so you can make your 4/4 rogue unblockable and give your commander double strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can't really attack him with that.
And the rogue would connive when you attack.
And connive.
Okay, yeah. So right, we'll change that because I forgot about the power increase. So we just go 4 or unblockable at Chris, which isn't attacking.
Can't,
Well, he's
can't
goaded,
be
so you
making
can't
live
attack
goaded,
Chris
you?
with him.
Oh, for God's sake! Right, Dalfort 4/4 coming at you.
Okay, do not double strike though.
Not double strike.
No,
It's
it's
just
unblockable though. It's unblockable.
Right. Okay. I'll take 4 then.
I'll convive first, so I get to draw a card. And I get
Oh, he might
to-
be bigger on the connive discard, huh?
Yeah, so I get to discard, and I put that into exile with currency converter. It gets a 1/1 counter. It's going to hit you for 5, mate.
Taken.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll get this game figured out.
New decks,
No,
eh?
that's
New
good.
decks.
4. There you go. That's
New
taken.
card.
For 3, I'm going to play Drana, Liberator of Malakir. So it's a 2/3 flying first strike. Malakir deals combat damage to a player, but a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature I control.
Wow.
Do I want to do that as well?
Pretty nice card, that.
Yeah, need a bit of flying help. What you got in your graveyard, mate?
Me?
Chris?
Nothing. It's
Got
all
that.
exiled.
Well, exiled. Okay.
Yeah.
Awful, mate. What you got in your graveyard?
Me,
Just need the mana values, really.
I have a ghostly flicker, and I saw it coming, and they're both 3.
Right, so... any permanents in your graveyard, Krovax, mate?
I have a Burnished Heart and a Commander Sphere in my graveyard.
The better shot is 3.
Yes.
Sounds like there's a plan coming together.
Maybe. Yeah, so let's go 1 for 2 for jailbreak. So return target permanent card in an opponent's graveyard to the battlefield under their control. Permanent enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target permanent with equal or lesser mana value from my graveyard to the battlefield. So we've got a command. What's command sphere? 2 or 3? I can't remember.
3.
Commander Sphere is a 3.
So you can bring back command sphere, and then I'm going to bring back Daxos of Melitos.
What's the name of that card, dude?
A jailbreak.
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak. That's a sorcery. So Rod of Absorption will exile that as it when it resolves.
Yeah.
And there's a trigger on
And I'll have a spider.
on Chris's spider. And you targeted my Commander Sphere with that?
Yeah, you can bring that back to the battlefield, mate.
Very nice.
I'm going to put a 2 on that.
I've got 2 exile zones now because I've got an exile zone with currency converter and another exile zone that I can't bring back. So
Now the Rod of Absorption has a jailbreak under it.
so
Very nice.
That jailbreak's pretty cool, isn't it?
I like jailbreak, yeah.
that you done?
Sorry, guys, done. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Untap. Okay. 5. Draw for the turn. Okay, it's got all that text on it. That's on.
Gotta say, I don't think the Obscura deck is a spell table deck.
No, but we don't know
No.
until we do it.
Mm. Definitely. Just looking at what's in my hand as well, it's quite an awkward deck to play, but I really like the deck though.
Oh,
It's just-
really?
Just a quick question. This is a sorcery card, but it's got basic land cycling for 2 on it.
Yep.
Is that a sorcery speed thing, or could I have done that at the end of somebody's step if I got enough mana left?
Cycling can be done at any time that you have priority.
Yeah.
So you can do that
Cool.
on someone else's turn.
Cool. I didn't have enough mana, but I thought I'd ask for now anyway. So I'm going to just tap 2 to basic land cycle migratory route. Does your rod steal
No,
that?
you did not
because
cast the spell. You're activating your cycle ability, so the rod does
Cool.
not
Okay.
does not
Excellent.
steal that one.
Right. I've gone to get. I have to tell. Discard this card. Social library. Basic land card. Reveal it. I've got an island because I've got too many planes, and I put it in my hand. And I
Well, how do you have
shuffle
too many planes at play? How did that happen?
I don't know. I think it was the stoic work from a local farmer. What are people hand? No. How many cards do people have in their hand? That might be a better way of phrasing it.
6.
I have 3 cards in hand.
I really showed them all off then. What, 6?
3 for me as well.
Cool. Is anybody holding anything that they really like?
No, I would like some more land.
Okay, cool. Right, so I'm going to tap one white, 1 blue, 2 other to cast Thunderclap Wyvern, however you want to pronounce it. Flash, flying, other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1. And then I'm going to tap a blue and a white and 1 other. Cast Windfall Sorcery. Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way.
Okay, so if I'm discarding 6, everyone gets to draw 6.
The Rod of Absorption is going to exile that,
Yeah.
Yes,
And
called
I've got it.
Windfall.
and you'll get a trigger for your spider too.
Yeah.
But he draw,
I'll
discard
discard these
and
3
draws
cards.
6. Oh.
Discard, draw 6, right?
A creature card, Meteor Golem, did go into my graveyard from anywhere, so that's going to trigger Sefris, but we'll resolve the
Okay, cool.
with the wheel first.
Yeah, I'm
And
getting
how
rid
many
of
cards did you
Arcane.
draw in total?
6 cards in total, sorry.
6
I'm getting
cards,
rid of Arcane Artisan because I couldn't be bothered to read all the text. I've drawn 5 lands.
Good.
It's a good thing you drew 6 cards then.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Alright, did everyone get their cards drawn?
Yeah.
Alright.
Really
On
funny.
the trigger for Sefris, we're going to go to the Veils of Fear from the Tome of Annihilation, and each player will lose 2 life unless they discard a card, and Hama will have that trigger twice. So you have to choose to either lose a total of 4 life or discard 2 cards or some combination of that.
Go 4 life.
I'll lose 4
I'm-
life.
I'm going to lose 2 cards because I've got enough land to cover that. Okay, so that Windfall is exiled, isn't it, from your...
I think I will also lose 4 life.
Cool. I played a land. So the first card that I foretell of a turn costs me nothing, so I shall foretell that card there. That creates me a spirit. Not that, that's fine. Okay. Right. I'm still worried about that rod.
Why? I wouldn't worry.
You're
about
not worried about
it. Nah.
it. You're not worried about it. Cool, that's fine.
You have got
The
priority.
worst thing
though,
I
if you
can do
wanna
with it is cast it is spend 5 mana and cast a jailbreak and another windfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So.
Let me know when you go to the beginning of combat, because I've got triggers.
Okay. I'm going to the beginning of combat.
Okay, my commander will trigger. So,
Okay.
what is your biggest creature?
I have a 5/6 flying restoration angel.
Does that only come in this turn?
Nope.
He flashed
Okay.
that out to during your combat
Is
step
that-
last
Yeah.
or previously.
Okay.
Yeah, to make Soul Herder bigger.
Yeah. How big is Soul Herder? That's pretty big as well, isn't it?
4/4 at the moment.
Hmm. Yeah, so I'm gonna tap 2 creatures and I'm going to target Soul Herder.
Okay.
So it gains +2/+2 and Trample and has Goad.
Cool.
So you cannot attack
So
me
it's a
with
six.
that creature.
So it's 6/6
Mhm.
with trample.
Mhm.
Okay, and I have to attack either Krovax or Matt.
That's correct.
Either of you want to volunteer to have it?
A 6/6.
Yeah.
I think that's a no.
Yeah.
Okay. Who can
Yeah.
deal with it to sacrifice and swap stuff?
Both got flyers.
Say again, they've both got flyers.
Yeah.
It's not a flyer. The Soul Herd isn't a flyer.
Oh, there you go.
Everything. Yeah. It's just a 6/6 trampler now.
Yeah. Just pick
Send it
one.
where you want, mate.
No one's gonna.
Send it where you want.
Yeah, no one's gonna take it
Yeah.
personally.
Send it anywhere.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
Other than
just
me, that's why I goaded it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Obviously.
I mean, if you want to swing it at me, I won't mind entirely.
There you go. Friendly
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. Actually, I'm enjoying the trigger off it. You see, that's the thing. So,
Aw, isn't that a shame?
but you see,
That might be why it was
you see-
targeted.
yeah, I can see why you did it. Okay. I'm gonna have to send it at Max. He's got the highest total, and that's my shtick, isn't it? That's what I do.
36.
Okay, cool. Move to the end step. I
Is
can.
that the only thing that you attacked with? Was your 6/6?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I will not move on to my end set. I'll go to my second main. Look at this card again.
I was reading this card the other day. I
Whoa.
quite like it. So
Okay.
got some spice.
I'm going to tap a blue, and I'm going to cast the sorcery element of Raven form.
Yeah.
I will exile target artifact or creature, and I will target Christopher's commander.
That's bad. I get my full name.
The
The rest of it I didn't care about.
Raven form will be exiled by the Rod of Absorption.
Yeah, that's cool. But you do get a plus a 1/1 blue bird feature token with flying.
Hope you're
Christopher,
enjoying.
Milky Way.
Hoping you're enjoying this stream, Dalfort, because it's your last one.
I don't know. I
That's
know
not
a
a nice
great.
thing to say.
I know a guy that does some great content on YouTube and Twitch. Anyway, TOTALmtg.
Yeah.
Okay, move to my end step. At this point, I can exile. Beginning of your end step, you may exile another target creature you control. Return that card to the battlefield under your owner's control. So I'm going to target the Restoration Angel. So then that triggers that to go to a 4 somewhere. That gives me another Spirit. In fact, I'll put that up to 4 and get rid of that one. When a Restoration Angel enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-angel creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control.
No one's got more lands than you.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll
Well, that
I'll
land
take
will
it
just
to-
go to your hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I don't need it in my hand. So I shall flicker the bird back to my hand. So that will then go to 5 and get another Spirit
Bird.
and pass the turn.
All right. I shall untap. Upkeep, draw.
Oh, better start writing it.
Well, that'd be a pretty useful card. I'm going to play a Port Town as my land for turn. And when it enters the battlefield, I shall reveal this Plains so that it will come into play untapped. Not sure how you guys can come back from all of that value. And then I'll like to tap for 1 mana and play a Soul Ring.
What?
And then I will tap that Soul Ring
Beat me to it.
for a Bucknard's Everfull Purse. Now,
Oh, great card.
which way is right on our board here?
I believe it would be me, and then it would be Matt, and then it would be Dalfort, and then back to yourself.
Okay.
I agree.
Because when I activate Bucknard's Everfull Purse, it will go to the players. The player to my right will gain control of it.
Yeah, that sounds
And so
reasonable.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and pay 1, tap, and roll a d4, and create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result, and the player to my right will gain control of the purse. And so now you are now the proud owner, Woody, of this Bucknard's Everfull Purse that is currently tapped.
Cool.
And I will put this card on top of mine here on this board to show that
I can't spell.
someone else has control of it. And
Cool.
I will roll my d4 and make 2 treasure tokens. You guys can see that.
Yeah. We trust you, mate.
Oh, then I made 4 treasure tokens.
Added to which, I don't need to trust you in future things because I'm not coming back, apparently.
And then
Definitely.
I like to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Yeah, 6 mana. And play a Radiant Solar. That is a 3/6 Angel flying lifelink. Whenever Radiant Solar or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, venture into the dungeon. Then I can pay 1 white and discard the Radiant Solar to venture into the dungeon and gain 3 life. So when Radiant enters battlefield, we'll go to the Sandfall cell, and each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice an artifact, a creature, or a land.
Okay.
And I'm going to sacrifice 2 treasure tokens.
I
To
will
that.
lose 2.
It'd be a total of 4 life.
Oh,
You need to
okay.
sacrifice It's 2 life for each
Okay,
for each
true.
instance.
Yeah, I've lost 4.
I sacrificed 2 lands.
I'm out by 4.
And then I go to combat. I don't think there's any really good attacks for me still.
And I won't goad.
You're not gonna go.
No.
All right.
Run out of tokens to tap.
Did you need to get an attack trigger, Robert?
No, I don't need an attack trigger.
Okay,
I just
cool.
see if I can, chip in, and there's no good place to chip in at. So I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Cool. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. There's just too many things to untap. Need a bigger board. Draw for the turn. Okay. I'm going to play a forest, which will create me Scooty Boy. I'm going to tap said forest for a soul.
Are you making token copies of your Scoot Swarm yet, or are you still making insect tokens?
That one has just made the Scoot copy.
Okay, so that's your first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the first one. Play Soul Ring. And then this one might be quite interesting over spell table.
Right, sounds of that.
Yeah. So I'm going to play Life of the Party, and I'm just going to see if we can get it up on screen. No, I'm going to type it in. So Life of the Party. So Life of the Party, it's first strike, trample, and haste. Whenever Life of the Party attacks, it gets +X +O until the end of the turn, where X is the number of creatures I control.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. When Life of the Party enters the battlefield, if it's not a token, each opponent creates a token that's a copy of it. Those tokens are goaded for the rest of the game.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so we each get a Life of the Party token.
My days.
Okie dokie.
Mine is make new friends every Friday night.
Oh dear. Right.
Give them a party. And be the life of the party.
Cool. It's called Life of the Party.
Yes, Life of the
The
Party.
wife. A good party then.
Pretty good party. I better count how many creatures I got. 2.
And what's its power and toughness?
So it's a 0/1, but it has +X +O. When it attacks, it gets
Okay.
+X +O, and X is the number of creatures you control.
I have got many
No,
creatures.
Dalfort's is going to be huge when he gets around to his turn.
10,
Oh,
12,
yeah. And they're goaded.
13, and they're goaded for the entirety of the game.
Yeah.
My days.
Mine's a 14/1.
14-1.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
It's to get bigger each. Oh yeah, it's
Where's
just
the
get
more
bigger
creatures?
It's when it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's only when it attacks. Currently, it's a 0/1.
Currently it's a 0/1. Yeah. I'm gonna tap this this bag to see how many treasures I get. And it was a 2. And then it goes
Does
to
then
Matt.
Matt get it? All right, cool.
Yeah, goes to Matt. So Matt, you've got the thing,
What now?
the booknerd bag,
The Bugnard's Everfull Purse.
Everfull purse. Sorry.
Right.
It'll be tapped, but it has tap. Roll a d4, create that many treasures, pass it to the person.
It's a 1 colorless tap.
Oh, is it one colorless?
Roll a d4.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 colorless
In fact,
d4.
I'll pay for it then.
Roll.
I'm going to go to combat.
Okay. think everything froze for me then.
Oh, sorry.
Is it your fault then?
Probably this antiquated laptop that I'm using.
Oh, wait. Dalfort said, my screen froze. Chris says, I'm sorry. It's his fault.
It's my fault.
He just loves to take blame.
I just like to
I've used
apologise.
He's used his full name once. That's it. He's in full apology mode.
Christopher Milky Way Woodster. You know, it's when I sent you your thing, I put Woodster on the front.
Is that what you put?
Did you see on your letter when I sent you the card?
On
It
the back
said
of the letter?
Woody Woodster or something. I think I put Christopher Woody Woodster or something.
I didn't even read it because I knew what it was. It's like, oh, I knew where that's come from.
Oh, I didn't even get my joke.
Didn't even get it. I apologise.
Get Milky Way on the next one.
Wasted.
I want
it
tea
was,
bags on the next parcel.
Tea bags, yeah.
Tea bags. Right, I'm gonna go to combat. I haven't got a trigger on the commander because commander's in the command zone.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw the life of the party at someone. I'm coming for you, Dalfort.
Yeah.
Party.
Okay, cool.
After party.
In response, I shall tap this for a white. And then I will cast Iron Verdict. Iron Verdict deals 5 damage to target tapped creature.
Well, that was
The Rod of Absorption, we'll eat that one up.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well,
We just get rid of that rod so
Oh,
Krovax
okay.
doesn't have to keep saying that. I feel sorry for him.
I'll create a
I
spider.
can't get rid of it now. I have no way of doing it.
It's like a really bad stick study. Instead of, you know what I mean? Like a saying you have to stay in commander. Want to pay the
Do you
one?
pay-
Do you want to pay the one? Do you want to pay the one?
I'm going to go to my end step, and I'm going to pay to sacrifice a food token and make a 4/4 Rhino.
Oh, did you make your spider
Yeah, I
token
put the
when you
spider
cast
on me.
this? Okay.
In your end step, I'm going to tap my currency converter to put that back into the graveyard, and I'm going to make another rogue.
Rogue.
I'll tell you what, this currency converter is a sweet card for 1 mana.
Yeah.
I reckon this is one of the best cards in the deck. Right. So, did give me an extra creature as well. Yeah. Let's draw.
If it's a land, you get to make treasures. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's really good, isn't it? 1 mana.
Yeah.
Tap effect. And 2 mana draw discard. So, at the moment, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including itself, 6 creatures. So it's a 6/1, yeah?
It's a 6/1.
Trample.
First strike,
Haste.
trample, haste, and goad.
You've got loads of low power creatures. Oh,
Chat is laughing when we're talking about Krovax's rod.
and I said, I feel sorry for his rod. Right. So let's go to attacks.
Send the life of the party at me because I threw the other one that I had to goad at you.
Okay, it's going to have double strike though. So it's coming at you with 6/6 double strike trample.
Can you give it double strike?
I'm going with my Kamiz.
It has to be
So-
with the lower power, doesn't it? To give it double for the double strike trigger.
Doesn't it start off as 0?
Oh yeah,
Ah.
Yeah.
it does.
The Daxos is
Yeah.
going to be
Whenever you attack, it's
Unblockable.
only attacking. So you can
Yeah.
you can lay your
Yes,
triggers.
you can stack the trigger so
Yeah.
you can give it the double strike.
Yeah.
That is nasty.
It's nasty.
That was
So
really good.
we're going to do 2 unblockable at you, Chris, mate.
That seems fair.
And then
Your Adalcus will connive, so he might be slightly bigger.
Oh yeah, sorry, mate.
When-
Oh, yeah, I need you to. Let's draw.
So is that unblockable? It's life
Dax.
party.
Oh, mate, no, you can block it. It's a
It's a
6/6 double strike.
6/1.
Trample.
Well, 6/1, right?
Yeah.
6/1, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. Oh, what do I want to discard? I'm going to discard that little. Oh no, hold on. It has to be non-land, doesn't it?
No, well,
if it's a
non-land, you get
if it's a
counter.
land, then you don't get the counter. If it's a non-land, you do get a counter, but you
Right,
can
so that-
discard a land for it.
Let's discard.
What's the
Offer they can't refuse. So
Okay.
we'll put the counter on it.
You want the extra damage against me, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just take Woody out.
Matt, I'm going to put 3/3 flying spirits under it.
3/3s, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're just going to take.
But two of them will die instantly, and then the third one remains around to kill it.
And then you take 3 damage. Because
Oh, because it's got trample.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6/6 double strike trample, yeah. So you take 6 damage, don't you? You're blocking with 9 power, aren't you?
Yeah.
Take 3, yeah. Take 3 and then it dies. And then Chris, exile top card.
Yep.
Gain life equal to the mana cost. What is it?
Take 2. Gain 2.
2. And what is the...
Intangible virtue? Intangible virtue?
I'm going to cast that because I've got tokens.
Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance.
So I will pay 2 to have an intangible virtue. So
I'm going to make you write out though.
And you do have the Bucknard's Everfull Purse right now, Matt.
Yes.
I don't know what that is, but we used. Tokens +1/1, is it?
+1/+1 vigilance.
+1. Oh, and vigilance.
Yeah. It's a nice card, that. I wish I had got a chance to cast it.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet in your token deck.
Yeah. I quite like this deck.
Yeah.
It might be good in this one.
Alright. It might be good in that one.
I think we'll go for 2 mana. We're going to play Orzhov Signet. And then I'm going to tap 1 for blue and white and 1 to play the most expensive card in the deck, which is Smuggler's Share.
Oh.
So, the beginning of each end step, draw a card for each opponent who drew 2 or more cards this turn, and create a treasure token for each opponent who had 2 or more lands into the battlefield this turn.
Okay.
That's a good card.
It's a good card.
Might have to go get a couple of copies of those.
Yeah, it's a really good card, that one. So I think that's
Put that in my Queen deck for sure.
Done.
me done, buddy. Yep, go for it.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep.
God of spanking.
6. Draw for the turn.
It's a land.
Yeah.
Scary laugh land.
And that's another island. Okie dokie. Okay. I have to. I have to goad with this one, don't I? So I have to attack.
Yeah.
That's gonna be massive.
Cool. Okay.
So 2020, isn't it? 21.
So it counts itself, doesn't it, as a creature?
Yeah.
So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is an 8/1.
Yeah, you're lucky it hasn't got flying as well.
Okay, hasn't got double strike.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's going at Krovax because he has slightly more life than Matt. So it's an 8/1.
It is an 8/1.
Yeah.
Alright.
Trampolini.
Alright. I will block. Yeah, is that your only attack?
Yes.
Okay. I will block with the Sunblast Angel,
Okay.
and that is a 4/5. And your first strike damage will kill it.
Okay.
And before we go to the regular damage, that will trigger my commander.
It's only
And I'll
got
go to
first
the-
strike, Kovacs.
Oh,
Hasn't got double.
okay. Yeah. Then how much damage from the rest?
It's
How
an
much?
8/1.
8-1.
So I take 3. But the Sefris will trigger.
Yeah.
And we'll go to the Cradle of the Death God, and that will make the Atropal.
Nice.
Technically, it makes 2, but they're legendary, so I'll only get 1.
Yep.
I also get to trigger the completion of the dungeon with the
nice.
Create Undead
Nice.
ability. And so, when I complete a dungeon, I'll return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield, and I will return Sunblast Angel to play,
Nice.
and I'll destroy all tapped creatures.
Oh, you destroyed my Daxos again. Just my Daxos again.
I shall destroy this token.
And then, when the Radiant Solar sees the Sunblast Angel come into play, I'll be able to delve into another dungeon. I don't think I'm going to pick the one a second time, but I think I'll start going down the dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Nice.
Starting at the Yawning Portal, I will gain 1 life twice.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm glad I attacked you.
Gee, thanks.
Cool. I'll move to my end step, if I may, if you've finished all your triggers.
I have no other effects that I am seeing at this time.
Cool. I shall exile my Restoration Angel. Comes back. That goes through. Comes 7/7. Gain Spirit. When it comes in, do a non-angel creature, so I'll do the dwarf. Go and look for a basic planes. That goes to a 7. That goes to 4 of
Come
those.
into play or into your hand, mate?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kovacs has got more lands than me because I sacrificed 2 earlier on, so it goes into play tapped.
Your
I have
second land
9
you played.
lands in play currently.
Did I play a land for turn? No, it's not mine. Yeah, it is my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, but was that your second land you played that turn now?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not played, but yeah, it came in.
Well, yeah,
It just has to be entered the battlefield, so
Yeah.
I get a treasure token.
Oakley. Cool.
That is cool.
And an end turn.
All right, and then before you actually finish your turn there, I would like to pay 3 and cast Forbidden Alchemy, which will be exiled with the Rod of Absorption. I get to look at the top 4 cards of my library, put 1 of them into my hand, and the rest into the graveyard. So I'll look at these 4.
Yeah,
And
Carl, they are seeming pretty good against each other.
ooh,
Very
Okay.
board intensive.
and I'll put these ones here into the yard, and then go on to my turn. And Matt, you still have the Bucknard's Everfull Purse?
Yeah.
Tap, upkeep, and draw. And let's see here. I'm going to play a Plains as my land for turn. And then I'm going to go to combat. And I like to swing the life of the party at... Well, it looks like, Dalfort, you have the highest life total between you
Okey-dokey.
and... So I will swing that at you. I'm also going to swing the Atropal at you also, Dalfort. And Matt, I will swing the Sunblast Angel and the Radiant Solar at you.
Not everything's Goading, Kovacs. You could throw some
Oh,
of
I know.
Chris.
I know.
Not with all his reach, you can't. How big's yours? How big's are they both flyers, mate?
Yeah, I have a 3/6 flying lifelink and a 4/5 with flying.
Yeah, I think I'll let you deal with whatever you want to deal with first, Matt, and then I'll say what my blockers are.
And my life of the party is a 6/1 when he attacks.
Okay. Does he have trample?
Yeah.
Yeah, first strike and trample.
Oh,
Cool.
I've been exiled.
Does he get? Where does he get?
I've been exiled.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my question was, where does the thingy to the party get first strike from?
Itself.
It's on the it's on the creature.
Yeah, so it
I
has first strike, trample, and haste.
So mine didn't die then.
Yours did die because it was tapped, wasn't it? When...
Yeah, I brought in the Sunblast Angel.
Oh, it's got all right. Cool. That's fine then. It's all right. I didn't realise that mine had got first strike at the time. That's all. Cool.
Oh, because you could have blocked with it.
Well, no, he was tapped, and when he attacked, I blocked with the Angel, and I took the damage, and then with the triggers from my other nonsense, and I brought the Sunblast Angel back out, and it killed the tapped creatures.
Yeah, which is cool. But Chris said something, and it put me off, and then I lost track. So that's fine.
Carry on.
So,
All right, so Matt, you're gonna. Are you ready to declare your blocks or whatnot?
How big are they?
A 3/6 flying lifelink and a 4/5 flyer.
Say 7.
Okay, I will gain 3 life from the lifelink. And then Dalfort, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, 6. A 6/1 first strike trample and a 4/4 death touch.
cool. And the thing with death touch, does that have flying?
No, it's just a 4/4.
Okay, okay.
Is a god horror for all of you D&D
giveaway
nerds.
Giveaways up, yeah. I could do a giveaway.
It's not bad. I was just looking at what to use my channel points on.
Save it for 100,000 and I'll send you a booster.
Okay.
I'm trying. I only need 97,000 more.
That's not bad.
Right, I shall get rid of.
Get there. So. You need to just leave your stream going for me.
Yeah,
I'll get rid of 3 spirits, Kovacs. 2 under the death touch thing, and 1 under the first strike. That's trample, doesn't it? So it's...
Yes. So some amount of damage will trample from the... and
It
you
doesn't
blocked
get
with a 2/2?
double
It does not have double strike.
No.
So you
okay.
so you block 2 of the 6 damage then?
3 will go through, yes. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And you blocked with 4 damage on the Optral? Or Optral?
yes, 6
Okay.
in total. But yeah, that's cool. And I take 3.
And then the life of the party survives because it's a 6/1 with first strike.
Yep.
The Sefris sees the token die.
Yep.
Because the token does go to the graveyard.
Mhm.
And so I will do the 2 triggers. Well, one trigger on the Sefris going to the dungeon level to scry 1 twice. Scry that to the bottom. And I guess I'll keep that one on top. Then I will go to my second main phase. I will like to tap the Commander's Sphere for a white mana and then sacrifice it to draw a card. Then I'll tap the Arcane Signet for an additional white, 2 more colorless, and another mana. And I will... Here, do I want to do anything else? No, I don't think so. I'll, like, with that, cast a Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Nice.
When Cataclysmic Gearhulk enters battlefield, each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among non-land permanents you control, and then sacrifice the rest.
No.
I will choose to keep my Hamapashar, and I will sacrifice. And I will choose to keep Rod of Absorption for my artifact. I do not have an enchantment or a planeswalker, so I will choose to keep these two things.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna. Oh, do I keep the swarm or do I keep the spider?
I also get a trigger when the Cataclysmic Gearhulk enters the battlefield. Radiant Solar will trigger, and so I will go to the Goblin Bazaar and make 2 treasure tokens, and I will sacrifice those 2 treasure tokens because I cannot keep them for 2 white mana.
Yeah. So I'll respond by sacking my 2 treasures to sacrifice my food token to gain 3 life.
I'll respond by sacrificing my treasure. Tap my Oars of Signet to make 2 mana. To tap my currency converter to draw a card. Discard a card. Discard an island.
Send my commander to the command zone.
Okay, I'm gonna choose to keep my Scoot Swarm. And destroy everything else.
So is it my choice now?
Yep, you get to pick 1 artifact, 1 creature, 1
Cool.
enchantment, and 1 planeswalker.
Okay, I will keep my 1 artifact, which is the replicating ring. The Soul Herder as my 1 creature. I don't have an enchantment, so everything else will go to the graveyard.
Who currently owns the pouch?
Me.
Currently has control of the purse. Did you choose to keep the purse?
I kept the purse, yeah, so it's just gone then, yeah?
Yeah.
Which artifact did you choose to keep control of,
I'm
or to
keeping
not
my-
sacrifice? Okay, so
keeping
the
my-
Bucknard's Everfull purse is sacrifice.
Cool.
I'd have to sack the treasures anyway, wouldn't I? So
Yeah. All right, and then are we all done sacrificing everything?
Yep.
All right, then with my 2 white mana, pay a blue and a black, and then 1 more mana. I will replay my commander from the command zone. And then 2 mana. 1 second. I think I'm going to... How many cards does everyone have in hand?
3.
4. Now that
4.
I've found my hand.
Okay. I'll pay 2 mana for a Wall of Omens. When that enters the battlefield, it'll draw a card.
Nice.
is that your second card you draw on this turn? So you get to draw a card.
Yes, because that was your card that you kept, your enchantment. Yeah. And then I will pay 2 mana and cast a Rowan Unicorn. Ronan Unicorn.
Should have drawn this at the end of end step, but it's not going to make any difference. Tapped out. So.
And then I do believe from there I will pass the turn.
Cool. You get your draw, mate.
Yeah, got my draw.
And tap. Draw. Ooh. Don't I do that instead?
Well, I think that's like the 3rd board wipe that I've done.
Yeah.
Okay, for 3, I'm going to play Champion of Lumholt or Lamholt.
It's a pretty good card.
That is a pretty good card. Then I'm going to play Canopy Vista, and I'll have another Scoot Swarm, which will then trigger my champion. That seems like a cool thing to do. How much is this now? This is 6. Okay. For 5, I'm going to play Assemble the Legion. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Fun to draw. Let's play a Fetid Heath. Anyone got any flyers?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Dalfort, I'm coming at you with my 2/3 flyer.
Okay.
Any block? Oh, sorry, not Dalfort. Krovax. Sorry, mate. Krovax. Any blocks?
No blocks. I have no
Okay,
flyers.
so I'm gonna pay for 2, 3, 4, and ninjutsu in Fallen Shinobi.
Oh, I do not take that 2 damage.
No, so you're
I
gonna end
take
up taking
different
5. 5 damage. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top 2 cards of the library until end of turn. I may play those cards without paying those mana costs.
3, 4, 5. I think in response to that trigger, I'm going to pay. I don't have to pay any mana for this. I'm going to sacrifice the Ronin Unicorn, and I'm going to destroy targeted enchantment. And I think I'm going to destroy the your enchantment total.
Smugglers, yeah?
Yeah, the smugglers. And then with that death trigger, when he goes to the graveyard, that'll trigger my dungeon. So I will go to the lost level and scry twice, 2 separate times. So I will scry that to the bottom. Scry one of those to the bottom. And then I'll scry twice once more. I'll put that one to the bottom as well. And then I'll reveal the top 2 cards, and I reveal a Choked Estuary and an island.
God. So I can play him, can't I?
Yeah.
Get a life from the choke estuary.
No, it comes into play tapped unless you reveal an island or a swamp.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay. So can I play? If they're both lands, can I still play them both?
They
or
are
not?
both lands.
Just as into end of turn, you may play those cards and without paying the mana costs.
Yeah,
So
you'll
Still
it's like-
limited to 1 land.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
limited to 1 land.
I've already played 1 land. So.
Oh.
Or have I?
So you will get nothing from me then.
Nothing. Oh, that's just rubbish. What shall I do now? Look at my graveyard. Just tap 1. Not that one. That one. Oh no, it don't make any difference. Let's just do that to play Drana. And pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. On 7. That sounds so good, doesn't it? Oh, 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 oh. That's what it wasn't a land. I'll play an island. And I will tap 3 white, 3 blue. Play my commander. Then I will foretell for free because my commander's on the battlefield. And I will gain spirit. Move to combat. Chris, what creatures have you got available?
2/2, a 1/1, and a 1/1.
Cool.
None of
Well,
which
you've
are
got
flying.
Well, this doesn't have flying, but it's an 8/8
Sound.
coming at you.
Yeah, no blocks.
Cool. At the end of the turn, I can click for a creature, so I'll do my commander.
Yep.
Doesn't do anything, but that goes up to an 8. Fortunately, that's a
And you also
D20.
make another spirit token. And
Oh,
the
cool.
spirits
Yeah.
are back
That's a good idea.
online. Wow.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. And pass the turn.
Alright, I shall untap. Upkeep, draw. Don't know how good that actually is, but I'm going to play a Plains, my land for turn, and I'm going to tap up 3 mana and play a Propaganda.
Oh.
And then I'm like to pay 4 mana. I think I need to tap that up slightly differently. 1, 2, 3 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I like to cast a Vanish into Memory. Exile target creature. I draw cards equal to that creature's power. At the beginning of the next upkeep, or the return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. And if you do, I discard cards equal to the creature's toughness. I would like to target your Soul Herder, Dalfort.
Okay, so if I respond to that, if a permanent you control goes to the graveyard and exile instead, that doesn't work. That's cool. Okay, that will resolve because I can't do what I thought I could do.
So, Rod of Absorption will absorb the Vanish into Memory, and he was a 9/9,
Yeah.
Yes,
and I will draw 9 cards.
but he comes back as a 1/1, doesn't he?
Yeah,
At the beginning of Kovacs's next upkeep, though.
His next upkeep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, at the beginning of my next upkeep.
rude.
That was really good.
You do make a Spirit token.
Cool. Yeah, that one's 7. Right. Well, I don't know where to put that for the minute. I'll put it on my top of my library. Is that all right?
Yeah, other than the fact that you're going to draw
Oh.
before Kovacs's turn.
I would put it like next to your foretell pile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's see here. I would like to now pay 4 mana. 1. That's the remaining of my mana. Because I did already do my land drop for turn. To cast a Solemn Celeprim, the Sad Robot, and I'll search my library for a basic land card to put in play tapped. And grab a island to put in play tapped.
Hey, no, always back to the door. Oh, we'll come in or not.
Is that you done, Kovacs, dude?
I believe so. I need to count my number of cards in hand. I may have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Yeah, so I will go to my end step and I'll discard for hand size, discarding the Eternal Dragon. That'll get me a trigger on my commander.
Yep.
And I will go to the Muriel's Graveyard. And I will create 2 1/1 black skeleton creature tokens. And I will trigger that twice because of partial. I'll make 4 skeleton tokens, and that will be me done.
Nice. So I'm going to untap my upkeep. I will get a muster counter.
Yeah, I'm just letting the dog out.
A soldier. And I will put a counter on my champion. And then go to draw. I will play a forest, and I'll get 2 more scoots. So that's 2 more creatures coming in. Goes to 4. Red, white, green, and 1. No, just and 1 and 2 for my commander, who will come in with a citizen. Generally rub the E off with my thumb. Which is 2 more creatures, so champion gets 2 more counters. I am then what am I going to do then? That's the question.
I'm back. If that means anything.
Welcome back. Let me have a quick think. I'm going to. That should be 3 instead of 2. Sorry. I'm going to tap 2 of my scoots and target my champion with my commander's ability. So the champion is now a 9/9 with Trample and Goaded. What have you got on board there, Dalfort? Is that just 3 spirits?
3 spirits are my commander, which is a 2/3 flying vigilant.
2/3. Okay, I'm gonna come swinging at you with a 9/9 Trampler.
Right, I'm taking 9 damage.
I will then go to my end step and I'll pay 2, sacrifice the citizen and turn it into a 4/4 rhino. The champion gets another trigger and then it's Matt's turn.
Okay. And up. Draw. Land. One for 2, 3, 4 to make Fallen Shinobi unblockable. Have any flyers, Krovax?
I do not have any flyers, but I do have the propaganda in play.
That's 2, yeah?
Yes, that is 2 for each attacking creature.
Okay, so paying 4 to make Fallen Shinobi unblockable. Going to pay 1 for 2 to pay the 4 mana and 5 unblockable, 2 in the air.
So that would be 7 in total.
But then this has first strike, so whenever deals combat damage, 1/1 counter on each creature. So you take 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, you'd already do the damage. The Drana already does the damage, so she won't get the damage bonus.
Oh, it's just this one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Drona does her damage and then the counters go on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, first strike damage.
Onto her
and then
afterwards,
your
yeah.
Then your ninja will do its
Be
damage.
a total of 8 damage.
Yeah.
8 damage. Then you exile the top 2 cards of your library. I can play in this turn.
All right. This time, without any sneaky stuff,
Mhm.
you have an Extract Brain and an Arcane Sanctum.
Okay. So I've played a land. Forget about that one. What does the brain do?
Extract Brain. It's an X casting X, a blue and a black. Target opponent chooses X cards from their hand. Look at those cards. You may cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost.
If it's an expo, I can't play it. Unbelievable.
Well, you can spend mana as those mana of any color, right?
I cast it for free.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
one
So I
of
guess
them
it's
already.
Yeah, it's nothing.
so you could have someone reveal 0 cards and then cast nothing.
Yeah.
So it is exiled.
Done.
But if you were to cast it, it would get picked up by the Rod of Absorption, and I could possibly reuse it later. So you probably want to let that go to exile
No,
then.
because you can't
Yeah,
do
we'll
it
let
with
that
the
one go.
The rod will be 0.
Oh yeah, the Rod still couldn't use it. Huh?
It's total zeros. Over to you, Dalfort, mate.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. That goes to 8. So.
Oh my God! Did Replicating Rain just explode?
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
That gets. There are 8 of those.
Nice.
That is a lot of mana. Draw for the turn. Oh. Okay. I'll just tap. I'll tap. No, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, you can do it that way. We know what it means.
Yeah, but what I'll do is I'll do 3 of them tapped like that. Okay.
Okay, sound.
Yeah. So, Nico defies destiny. Gain 2 life for each foretell card you own in exile. 2. Or 2. Yeah,
You
2
got
life.
more in exile than that.
Well, it's for a foretell, isn't it?
Yeah, for each foretell card you own. Oh, in exile. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's for. Okay, for each
Cool.
foretell card you own in exile.
Yeah. So there's 2. There's 2 more here in exile.
Yeah.
That's 6 life. If that was chat, thank you.
No, that wasn't
nice.
chat. That was me.
Oh, thank you anyway then. I just wasn't expecting some kind words from you. That was all.
It's the last ones you'll get because it's your last game.
Thanks. I'll remember you. Yeah, that happens. That needs a 1 on it, doesn't it? Yeah, 1. Okay, cool. Have you got reach or flyers then, Chris?
Nope. Neither.
No. Cool. Take 2 commander damage.
I'll take 2.
Not sure if that's your second lot of commander
I
damage.
think it
but
is,
no.
but I've not put it on.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Although you've not put your commander in. So.
Oh, I forgot all
Put your
about that.
commander.
Sorry. Right, I'll
Fine.
pass the turn whilst I'm updating my commander.
Game loss. Game loss.
Game lost. Judge.
I don't care anymore. I'm not coming back next week. So that.
So you're passing the turn then?
Yeah.
Yes, mate.
All right. I will untap. The upkeep, your Soul Herder comes back into play,
Cool.
and then I will discard a card. For that, I will discard Swamp. I will draw for turn. And I would like to play High Market as my land for turn. And then I would like to pay 3 mana. 3 mana. and evoke a Mole Drifter. When it comes into the battlefield, I'll draw 2 cards and then sacrifice it.
Nice.
When he gets sacrificed, that will trigger my commander, and I will scry 3 twice. I believe I'll put those 2. Put 2 of those on top, put the one to the bottom, and then scry 3 once more. Let me see here. For the Mad Wizard's Lair, does it change the timing restrictions on that when you when it gets to the final layer of that dungeon?
Oh, in fact, I can't read it from here. Is it?
It reads, draw 3 cards and reveal them. You may cast one of them without paying its mana cost. So that would break or that would change timing restrictions because you may cast it then when it does that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't say until end of turn, does it? It's just
Yeah, it says you may cast
you may
it.
cast it.
I will my top of my library like that, and then, well, Matt, it looks like. Do you have any untapped creatures, Matt?
Mate, I'm wide open.
I will swing 4 skeletons at you.
Okay,
Can
how
I
much
just do my beginner combat trigger for the commander?
Oh, right. You're beginning combat,
I'm
please.
going to tap 2 Scoot Swarms down, and the one that's double in the room's triggers, I'm going to
This one right here?
yeah, give it +2/+2 and goad.
All right. Well, then I'll swing the Hama Pashar and the skeletons at you total.
much in total, mate?
That would be 6, 8 in total.
Eight in total.
And let's see here. I do believe that I am done now.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I'm going to put another counter on Assemble the Legion and get another 2 soldiers.
You get
And then 2 counters on my champion. Go to 9. I'll draw for turn. Ooh. Okay. I'll play a Jungle Shrine, and I'll end up getting 4 Scoot Swarms. So I'm going to put 4 on there and 4 on here for a total of 8. So this is going to go up by another 4 to 13. So I'm just going to grab D20 to 13. And then I'll put my hand. Oh, that's a shame. Don't want to do that.
What is that noise?
Oh, that's my dog eating. I'm so sorry. I
Okay.
didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it because he does it every time I try and watch anything on YouTube. Just
Oh, it was like stacking boxes or something.
I thought you were spinning like a mouse wheel.
no, it's Ollie. Do you want me to mute?
No, you.
No.
Right.
It's in perfect sync as well, though. It's like bop, bop, bop.
Yeah. Once he gets into a rhythm, mate, it doesn't stop till it's empty. Oh, he's moved on to his sister's bowl. There we go.
So I'm going to cast Mortal Coop. I've pronounced that. I know I've said that wrong. But
Is it
Marshall
CREP?
coup?
Marshall
Yeah.
That is a Marshall coup.
Marshall Coup. Cool.
Yeah.
So X is going to be 4. So I'm going to make 4 more soldiers.
Oh, you're not doing the big board wipe?
No, I'm not doing a big board wipe. Don't think it's gonna help me out right
Well, it does get exiled by the Rod of Absorption, though.
It does get exiled. And I'm trying to find 17. It does get absorbed. I'm going to go to the beginning of combat. I am going to tap 2 swarms down to give my champion +2/+2, trample and goad. I'm then going to declare attackers at Krovax, and I will pay the 2.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Pay the 2.
Well, in response,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to tap High Market
Yeah.
and sacrifice Skeleton token
Okay.
to gain 1 life. And trigger the
Oh, the dungeon.
my commander and go to the Mad Wizard's Lair, and that will trigger twice from for my 2 ones,
Yeah.
or for my 2 guys there. I also have the completing the dungeon trigger from Seraph the Hidden Ways for that I would like to do
Okay.
before I resolve that one. So I have the 2 triggers from that on the stack.
Yeah.
And I would like to resolve that, and I'd like to bring Sunblast Angel into play with his Create Undead ability and destroy all tapped creatures.
Does that go on the stack before you have to resolve your 3 cards now?
Well, those other 2 abilities are still on the stack,
On the
but this
stack
will
when
get
that
resolved.
comes in, and then that goes on the stack, so that resolves first.
Yeah.
So do you not
That's
complete the dungeon once everything's resolved? Is that the
Well, I
question?
can still complete the dungeons. We're just resolving the stack,
Yeah.
and I'm just doing this one first.
Yeah, because of Krovax's abilities, he can stack when the triggers go on.
Okay.
So Krovax can do all the ordering.
Yeah.
And I'll destroy the
That's rubbish.
Ruin Seeker and my skeleton tokens. And then I would like to resolve the first one.
Yep.
Revealing an Arcane Endeavor, a Playcrafter, and a Karmic Guide. And I will like to cast with that. I'll draw the Playcrafter and the Karmic Guide. And then I will cast the Arcane Endeavor. You roll 2d8 and then choose 1 result. Draw cards equal to that result. Then you may cast an instant or sorcery with mana value equal to or less than the other result from your hand without paying its mana cost. So, rolling the 2d8. I will... a 3 and a 1. I guess I will draw 3, and then if there's a mana value 1...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll draw 3, and then I can cast a mana value 1 spell for free. 1, 2, 3. And then from the 1 mana value spell...
You got solving.
well, it has to be instant or sorcery. And that will get under the rod. Let's see here. That will be a Swords to Plowshare. I'll cast for free.
Wow.
And I'll target your Commander Woody.
That seems completely reasonable.
And then that will get exiled under the Rod of Absorption. And then... And then I think that's all I have for right now.
Cool. I'm gonna go.
seeing you on your second main phase.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to end step, and then I'm gonna pay 2 for the killer services and sacrifice a 1/1 soldier for a
I guess
rhino.
in response to that, I'm going to pay for 4 and cast a Revivify.
Which
I roll a d20
yeah.
and add the number of creature cards in my graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. I put a total of 5 creatures into my graveyard this turn. And if I get a 1 through 14, I return all creature cards in my graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn to my hand. And if I roll a 15 or higher, they get returned to the battlefield instead. So d20 plus 5.
Cool.
If I rolled a 5 for a total of a 10, so Hamar Pashar will go to my hand.
Cool.
And that will go under Rod of Absorption.
Just a question: did your second dungeon trigger go?
Oh, I needed my second dungeon trigger. I completely forgot. Thank you.
Oh, did you not
Okay.
do it? Sorry, I thought you did too.
No, because he did his dungeon trigger, and then he got another spell which allowed him to dig further and then do that.
Yeah.
Go back to his dungeon.
For the second one, I revealed an Ashen Rider, a Sun Titan, and a Min Willy Illusionist. I think I'm going to cast the Ashen Rider. And when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to exile. I think the biggest target on here to exile is the Symbol of the Legion.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Thank you for catching that mistrigger there.
No worries.
And
Now
then,
I'm done with all my nonsense.
and then you're up total.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you just go, dude.
Right, let's draw. Okay, that's a swamp. Not much I can do other than this. Which mana can make 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for 10, yep. So for, let's do that again. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 10 mana, I'm going to play Profane Command. So for 2 and 8, so it's 8 mana. So Krovax, you're going to lose 8 life. And then I'm going to return Silent Blade Oni to the battlefield.
I'm sorry, the Profane Command?
Yeah. It's because your board state is pretty... Oh, Woody's is as well, to be fair.
Yeah, mine's pretty.
Yeah, yours is as well, really, to be honest.
So I will lose 8 life and you get your...
I get Silent Blade Oni into the battlefield.
On the Profane Command will be exiled
So,
by the one nonsense.
And
The Rod of Absorption.
it's me done.
At this point, Ollie wants to go out again because he's eating. Does this replicating ring start adding up again? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I do believe so.
Wow. Okay, so draw for the turn. Okay, so I shall tap 2, play Swiftfoot Boots, tap another one, and equip it to my glorious leader.
Oh, sorry. What's your second stage on your saga?
Yeah, you're...
I
it's
apologise.
2 mana.
I can add 2 mana, spend this mana only to foretell cards or cast spells that have foretell.
Okay, sorry. Remember.
No, that's cool. So there, yeah. So cast Swiftfoot Boots and equip it to my commander. Move to combat. You still got any flyers, Chris?
No, mate. No.
No. Cool. 2 more commander damage then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't clever, was it, Barry? Okay, end step. I shall flicker my commander back to there. So Swiftfoot points fall off. So I get +1/+1 token, and I get another spirit up to 4. Pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Nothing in my upkeep and draw. I have a whole grip full of cards, so play a Gaia Reach Sanitarian as my land for turn. And then you go pay 1, 2, 3 mana. Oops. And replay Hema Bashar. And then pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. For a Karmic Guide. And when that enters the battlefield, I'll return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I like to return the Radiant Solar to the battlefield. And when Radiant enters the battlefield, I will venture into the dungeon. And just for the sake of the completionist that's inside of me, I'm going to pick the Lost Mine of Pandelver, the only one that I have not done yet.
Nice.
And I'll scry 1 twice, putting that first one to the bottom. And putting that one to the bottom.
There should be a win con card that if you complete one of each of the dungeons, you win the game.
There kinda is that one Planeswalker, right?
Oh, okay.
Does that only trigger once per turn, or?
I can't remember.
Okay, it's for each non-token creature. Okay, so I can trigger that more than once per turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in hand, so I should do a little bit more if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left.
You do have Windfall under your rod, remember?
Yeah, but I don't want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't want to go through 11 cards to give everyone a fresh grip of 11 at this point in time. Not sure if that's
Okay.
the game plan at this point.
I'm so used to you playing milk decks, you see, that's
Against
I don't think I've ever played a mill deck on the channel.
self-mill. Self-mill.
Oh yeah, self mill. Yeah. You know, actually, I do think I'll just go to combat at this point, and Dear Dalfort, you're at 19. You have plenty of blockers in the air.
Yeah.
How do I get
4,
around
1, 1.
all this stuff?
If I had my commander aggro Vex, I could give you trample.
Okay.
Oh, did I gain life with swords? It was swords, wasn't it, rather than...
Yes,
So
you
I
should
should
have gained
gain
life equal
3.
to its something or other.
Missing triggers.
It's power.
Power, yeah, 3.
Here, if I have not had a creature die yet this turn. So
Have we still got people in the chat?
Yeah.
Chipping in. Cool. Thanks for staying with us, chat.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to combat now. Woody, you have your you have your triggers.
No, for combat, my commander's dead. You kill my commander off.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
You sword stick.
Forget that I said anything.
I think you brought it up on
I
purpose.
think I could swing that way. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna swing the Sunblast Angel and the Ashen Rider at you. Well, I'm gonna swing the Ashen Rider at Matt and the Sunblast Angel at Woody.
Okay. What's the Sunblast Angels? 3, yeah? No?
It's a 4/5.
4/5. I'll take 4.
I'll take 5.
And then 5.
And then me.
And then
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I will go to my instep, and I have to discard the hand size. And I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to discard these 4 cards, including 2 creatures, and that will trigger my commander. So I will venture into the dungeon, and I will go to the mine tunnels and make 2 treasure tokens. And that's me done for the turn.
Cool. So untap, draw. I will play land and get 6 more scoots. It's 2 per creature to go at you and it, Crovax.
Yes.
It just doesn't help. Okay. I can get double red. How about that? Okay, let's play this because it's a new card. So I'm going to play Seize the Spotlight. So each opponent chooses Fame or Fortune. For each player who chooses Fame, I gain control of a creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap it. Untap those creatures. They gain haste until end of turn. For each player who chooses Fortune, I draw a card and create a treasure token. So if we start with Matt.
Okay. Oh, sorry. The
So
first bit, sorry.
Fame is I get to take a creature.
Yeah.
Fortune is I get to draw a card and make a treasure.
Fortune then.
Sounds good.
Fortune.
Let's see here. Also Fortune.
Okay, so 3 treasures.
Actually, no. I'll pick Fame and give you the Wall of Omens.
Okay. Oh, I get to choose the creature.
Oh, you get to choose
Yeah,
a creature.
I think-
No, then the other option.
For each player who chooses Fame, gain control of a creature that player controls. Yeah, so I think I choose.
Yeah, definitely the draw the card one.
Okay, cool. So 3 treasures.
Oh, Woody, you also get a vote.
I get a vote. No, it's each opponent.
Oh yeah, it's each. Oh yeah, each one.
Yeah,
Never
each
mind.
opponent. So that goes under Kovax's rod. I'll draw 3
Ooh,
cards.
I get to seize the spotlight.
Yeah. 2, 3. Oh, that was a good decision by everybody. 2 lands and a mana rock. Right. How many blockers have you got, Kovacs? It's loads, isn't it?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 untapped creatures.
6 untapped creatures. I can't cast my. Oh, I'm gone. 3, 4, 5. And What's my commander costing? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, cool. So I will cast my commander. Get rid of those treasures. Get a citizen. Get my commander. Okay. Gonna go to combat. Let's move these down here. So I'll get a trigger off my commander. And I will target one of the soldier tokens. So one of the soldier tokens is a 3/3 with trample.
What did you tap down for that?
Sorry, I'm going to tap 2 of the swarms down.
Okay.
So 2 there. Well, this is going to be a swarm without me writing on it. Not untapped. And then I'm going to go to combat. So I'm going to send 2 rhinos at Matt. And then I'm going to send... How many blockers have you got, Dalfort?
I've got 4 1/1 spirits, a commander, and a 2/2 soul herder.
Okay.
So 6 in total.
And then Dalfort, I'm going to come at you with 12 1/1s.
12 1/1.
Yeah, because I think this is Krovex's game to lose. And I'd rather be second than last.
Block one.
Okay. Well, I'll block 2 of the 1/1s.
Yep. There's a... Oh, sorry. There's 11 1/1s and a 3/3. The 3/3 has trample.
I still block 2 of the 1/1s.
Yep.
How much damage goes through then?
So before damage, I'm going to do the castle and breath as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So loads.
So does that kill me?
I hope so. You blocked 2. Which 2 did you block? A 1/1.
2 1/1.
2 1/1s. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 9. Lots of 2.
Well, technically, no. I'll block the 3. I'll block the 3/3 with Ranar because I can do shenanigans after that.
Okay. So it will be a 4/3. So you block the 4/3.
Yeah.
I'm just going to write another token out to make this easier.
Okay. I like them boxes, Matt.
Yeah, cool, aren't they? I like them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, they're a bit flimsy, but they're just for display, really. So
Yeah. I watch a guy called Cure for the Common Game. He's making every single commander, and he's approaching 900 fast. Yeah.
So there's 10 2/1s unblocked.
Okay, that kills me then, doesn't
A
it?
2/1 blocked, and
Yeah, that kills.
a 4/3.
Yeah, that kills me.
And then I'll pass to Krovax.
Alright. Well, I will untap.
Oh, my board is such a mess.
Upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a swamp as my land for turn. I like to spend 2 mana.
Yep.
And cast a phantasmal image, making a copy of the Sunblast Angel,
Okay.
and destroy all tapped creatures.
Sound. That clears my board up nicely. I'm going to use the actual Scoot Swamp, just so we know what it is.
How many of those Scoot Swarms do you have right now?
I've got 4 up.
You have 4.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've got no mana open, Krovax.
Let's see here.
Maths is definitely for blockers.
Well, I'm going to go to combat.
Brilliant, I've got a trigger. So
Alright.
I'm going to tap 2 Scoot Swarms and give you biggest creature +2/+2 and trample and goad.
Be the 5/5 Action Rider then?
Yep.
Alright. So I will swing. The Sunblast Angel. So the copy has Summoning Sickness, the Ashen Rider,
Yeah.
and the Radiant Solar and the Karmic Guide at you.
Yeah. How much is that?
And
Let's say
so
16.
that's 7, 11, 14, 16. Linear.
Bobbins. Bob on, mate. There you go. Good game, mate.
Well, and even without the extra buff, I could use High Market to sacrifice one of my creatures and then go to the Dark Pool for the drain 1, gain 1.
Oh, twice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And that's the match.
Good game, gents.
Mm.
Golly.
For anyone that has
Hey.
stayed with us to the end of the video, go and click over
Happy
here.
birthday!
And we'll put a playlist.
Yeah.